Have you ever pondered upon the legacy of the 300 Spartans? What made them stand out in the annals of history? In the vast tapestry of human history, certain events and individuals have left an indelible mark. They've shaped civilizations, changed the course of events, and left a legacy that continues to echo through the ages. Among these, the story of the 300 Spartans stands as a beacon of courage, valor, and sacrifice. The 300 Spartans were not just warriors. They were the epitome of dedication, discipline, and fearlessness. Their tale is not just about a battle, but it's a testament to the power of unity, the strength of conviction, and the indomitable spirit of humanity in the face of overwhelming odds. The Battle of Thermopylae, where the Spartans made their heroic stand, is a story that has been told and retold throughout history. It was a battle where a mere 300 men, led by King Leonidas, stood against the might of the Persian Empire, an army so vast it was said to drink rivers dry. But why does this particular event continue to resonate with us, even after more than 2 millennia? Perhaps it's the sheer audacity of the Spartans' stand, their refusal to bend to the overwhelming might of the Persians. Or maybe it's the ultimate sacrifice they made in the name of freedom for their city, for their people, for an ideal. The Spartans, through their actions, embodied the essence of the phrase duty, honor, country. But the story of the 300 Spartans is not just about the past. It's a narrative that continues to inspire, to challenge, and to provoke. It's a tale that compels us to reflect on our own values, our own courage, and our own sense of duty. So, let's delve into the depths of history and unravel the story of the 300 Spartans. Let's explore their world, their struggles, their battles, and their legacy. Let's embark on a journey back in time to a pivotal moment in history. A moment that continues to echo through the ages, resonating with timeless lessons of courage, sacrifice, and honor. The story of these warriors begins with their birth in the city-state of Sparta, known for its military prowess. The Spartan child's journey to becoming a warrior started at birth. Every newborn was subjected to a rigorous inspection by the city's elders. Only those deemed fit and robust were allowed to live, ensuring that only the strongest survived. At the tender age of 7, Spartan boys were torn from the warmth of their families and thrust into the agoge, a state-run training regime designed to mold them into the perfect warriors. The agoge was no ordinary school. It was a brutal system that tested every ounce of their endurance, strength, and courage. The boys were taught to survive with the bare minimum, sleeping on reed mats and wearing a single garment all year round. They were given meager rations, meant not to satiate their hunger, but to instigate them into honing their skills at stealth and survival. For stealing, they were not punished for the act, but for getting caught, teaching them the importance of stealth and cunning. The Spartan society's focus on military skills was unwavering. The boys were trained in combat, taught to wield weapons, and drilled in tactics and strategy. They learned to endure pain without complaint, to fight without fear, and to value their shield more than their life. For the shield protected not just the individual, but the entire phalanx, the Spartan battle formation. But it wasn't just physical prowess that was valued. Spartan education also emphasized virtues like obedience, loyalty, and frugality. They were taught songs of valor and stories of heroic deeds to instill in them a sense of Spartan pride and identity. Upon turning 20, these boys, now hardened warriors, were deemed ready for battle. They were not just warriors, but Spartans, products of a society that valued bravery, strength, and sacrifice above all. The Spartan warrior was more than a fighter. He was a symbol of the city-state's commitment to excellence, a testament to its unwavering belief in the power of discipline, and a living embodiment of its relentless pursuit of martial prowess. These were not just warriors, but products of a society that valued bravery, strength, and sacrifice above all. Now let's journey to the narrow pass of Thermopylae, where the 300 Spartans wrote their names in history. In the heart of Greece, nestled between the mountains and the sea, lies the Pass of Thermopylae. The name Thermopylae translates to hot gates, named after the hot sulfur springs that are found there. It was here, in the late summer of 480 BCE, where the Battle of Thermopylae would take place. The Persian Empire, under the rule of the ambitious king Xerxes, had set its sights on Greece. A massive army marched towards the small city-states of Greece with the intent to conquer. Yet, standing in their way were 300 Spartan warriors, led by their king, Leonidas. They were not alone, though, as they stood shoulder to shoulder with several thousand other Greeks, ready to defend their homeland. The Spartans chose to make their stand at Thermopylae because of its strategic position. The narrow pass was a perfect bottleneck, limiting the number of Persian soldiers that could attack at once and neutralizing their numerical advantage. The sea at their backs and mountains on either side, the Greeks had nowhere to retreat, and the Persians had no room to maneuver. The battle raged for 3 days. The Spartans and their allies fought with an iron will, holding back the Persian tide. Their shields were their fortress, their spears their storm. They fought not for glory, but for the freedom of their homeland. But numbers do tell, and eventually the Greeks were betrayed. A local resident showed the Persians a mountain path that led behind the Greek lines. Outflanked and outnumbered, the Greeks were overrun. Yet the 300 Spartans, along with their king, chose to fight to the end rather than surrender. The Battle of Thermopylae ended in defeat for the Greeks, but it was far from a victory for the Persians. The delay caused by the battle gave the rest of Greece valuable time to prepare for the Persian onslaught. Despite being vastly outnumbered, the Spartans held their ground, showing an unwavering display of courage and resilience. They fought not just with their spears, but with their hearts, and in doing so, they became legends. The Battle of Thermopylae is a testament to their bravery, a story of sacrifice and heroism that echoes through the ages. Their stand at Thermopylae may have ended in defeat, but the legacy of the 300 Spartans lives on. In the aftermath of the Battle of Thermopylae, the Greeks were initially overwhelmed by their loss. Yet, they rallied, their spirits were lifted, and ultimately, they emerged victorious in the Persian Wars. The Spartans' last stand at Thermopylae had served as a beacon of hope and a testament to the power of unity and bravery. The Greeks, inspired by the selfless sacrifice of the 300, united under the leadership of Athens and Sparta. Together, they went on to defeat the Persian Empire at the battles of Salamis and Plataea, thus securing the future of the Greek civilization. But the impact of the 300 Spartans was not confined to these military victories alone. Indeed, the Spartans' influence extended beyond their own time, shaping military tactics and strategies for generations to come. Their disciplined approach, rigorous training, and unyielding courage became a blueprint for warriors everywhere. From the Roman legions to the knights of medieval Europe, and even to modern-day special forces, the ethos of the Spartan warrior continues to resonate. The Spartans' phalanx formation, an unbroken line of shields and spears, became a cornerstone of military strategy. It demonstrated the importance of unity and discipline, showing that an organized and dedicated force could stand against overwhelming odds. Moreover, the story of the 300 Spartans has been a source of inspiration, a tale of courage and sacrifice that has been told and retold throughout history. It has inspired countless works of art, literature, and cinema, and has become a symbol for resilience in the face of adversity. The 300 Spartans were not just soldiers. They were symbols of an ideal, an embodiment of the virtues of courage, duty, and sacrifice. They showed the world that victory is not always measured in terms of territory gained or enemies vanquished, but also in the enduring impact of one's actions on the world. The 300 Spartans did not just fight a battle, they became a symbol of courage, sacrifice, and resilience. As we reflect on the story of the 300 Spartans, what lessons can we draw from their heroic stand? Our journey through the annals of history has introduced us to the birth, battle, and legacy of these Spartan warriors. Their tale, though deeply steeped in the past, continues to reverberate through the ages, a testament to their unwavering spirit and indomitable courage. The 300 Spartans, under the leadership of King Leonidas, were more than just warriors. They were a symbol of resilience, a beacon of valor, embodying the very essence of human spirit and determination. It's not the numbers, but the strength of their spirit, the resolve in their hearts, that made them a force to be reckoned with. Even when faced with the mighty Persian army, they stood their ground, turning the Battle of Thermopylae into a saga of heroic defiance. And yet, their tale is not just about their stand at Thermopylae. It's about the birth of Spartan warriors, about a society that bred men of steel, men who valued honor above life itself. It is this spirit of honor and bravery that continues to inspire us today, reminding us that true courage lies not in the absence of fear, but in the decision to face it head-on. The legacy of the 300 Spartans is more than just a story of a historic battle. It's a testament to the universal values of bravery, sacrifice, and resilience. Their stand at Thermopylae was not just a military strategy. It was a declaration of their unyielding spirit, a message to the world that they would rather die on their feet than live on their knees. And therein lies the true power of their tale. It's a reminder that each one of us carries within us the same spirit of resilience, the same capacity for bravery, the same potential for sacrifice. The 300 Spartans, though a relic of history, continue to inspire us, reminding us of the power of courage, sacrifice, and resilience in the face of overwhelming odds.